Hello, my name is Megan and welcome back to my channel, Adventures with Megan. Today we're going to be reviewing the Bagsmart Blast 28 to 38 litres expandable carry-on backpack. So I posted a video of me going through the features of this backpack before I went to Switzerland. I took this backpack with me to Switzerland. I took it as a personal item only and I was away for 5 nights, so this video is reviewing this backpack after using it as a personal item for 5 nights. For full transparency, Bagsmart did give me this backpack, but all of my opinions and reviews that I'm giving today are my own honest feedback. So going through the backpack itself, I did do this in the features video, but just as a little reminder. So it is a 28 litre backpack that expands to a 38 litre backpack. And the idea is that you take it as a carry-on, as a personal item, which we'll come into later. And it's got lots of different organisation pockets. So on the front of this backpack, it's got a zippable mesh pocket and then also another zip pocket under this mesh pocket. It has one big main compartment and also a shoe compartment within this, and on top of it another quick access compartment as well. On the back of the backpack there is also a zip out section that has a padded laptop sleeve and accessories pouch. Also on the back of this backpack there is a sneaky hideaway zip pocket as well. On the top and the side of this backpack there are 2 grab handles, so it's easy to pull it out of overhead bins or storage lockers. There is a really good size water bottle pocket on the side of it, and there is a luggage strap pass-through on the back to put it over the handles of a wheelie suitcase. So when Bagsmart first reached out to me, I chose this backpack because I felt I would really make use of all the compartments, and I wanted a backpack that was versatile and that I was able to use as a personal item when I carried it onto the plane. So personally for me, going through my review of the backpack, so as I said, I took it with me on a 5-day trip to Switzerland. So I had 3 nights in Zurich, I had 2 nights in Bern, and I was staying in hostels, I was staying in dorm rooms, and I was travelling on trains between the 2 places and on my day trips as well. So starting off with the things that I really like about this backpack, I really enjoy that it's not a top loading one, so it opens clamshell style. I much prefer a clamshell style backpack because it means that you can get to everything easily, and I find it's easier to sort through your stuff, for example when you're in a hostel dorm room. The water bottle pocket on the side was excellent. So I have a Life Straw insulated Go 1 litre water bottle that has like a built-in water filter. It's a pretty sizable bottle and it fit easily in here, and it took up minimal space inside the backpack as well, because I feel like when you've got a big water bottle it can take up lots of space inside your backpack. So I was very thankful of this big water bottle holder. I also liked this easy access pouch at the top of the backpack as well, because I felt like it was good to have on the plane. Like I put my liquids in there, I put my easy to access electronics in there so that I could get it in and out easy and I didn't have to go through all the main bag. Also when I was staying in hostels, you have lockers in shared hostel rooms, and because this backpack wasn't too big, it meant that I could fit my whole backpack inside the locker, so I didn't have to just put my valuables, I could put my whole backpack in there, which was really good. I found it really handy having the grab handle on the top and the grab handle on the side as well, because I feel like that way I was able to easily grab it out of overhead lockers in the plane or overhead carrying things on the train. So I find that to be really useful. I also liked the expandable component of the backpack as well. So it's 28 litres when it's fully zipped, but then if you undo this expansion zip here, it means you can expand the backpack by 10 litres. So it goes from 28 litres to 38 litres. And this was really useful for me because I flew out with EasyJet, personal item only, and I flew back with Swissair, and Swissair included a carry-on item. So I could make it bigger for that, which means I could bring back lots of chocolate from Switzerland, which I did do. I personally found the compartments on the backpack really good. So obviously there was all the different compartments on the outside, but also on the inside as well. On the inside lid of the main compartment there was a little waterproof-ish feeling pocket that was useful to keep things in, and also in the quick access grab pocket on the top there were little pockets in there as well. I also really like the compression straps on this backpack, and I'll come and tell you why, especially in a moment. But they have 4 compression straps on here which you can pull tight to make the backpack a bit flatter. So cons for this backpack, I think the first one, so you've got this shoe compartment here, which is good for separating out your shoes. However, the material from it then eats into the space in the main backpack. So I personally didn't use this for shoes because the only spare pair of shoes I took were like Havana flip-flops, and I had them in a little separate pouch. But the material of this ate into the space. So I think I would actually prefer not to have a shoe compartment and then not to have the extra material like eating into the space of the backpack. Another issue I had with this backpack was at the gate when I got onto the plane. So the dimensions of this backpack when it is 28 litres is 42 by 31 by 20.5 centimetres, and it's the 20.5 that is the issue, because across here most of the time with personal items it's just 20 centimetres, and the 0.5 was an issue. So I scanned through as personal item only, was called back, and they were like,
you need to put this backpack in the measurer to make sure it fits the personal item size.
So I put it in, it did not fit. And the issue was it was just slightly too wide. So I took my iPad out of this back bit, and then they were fine with me just carrying my iPad separately on the plane with the backpack, which meant that I then had more luggage. Anyway, but because it was like slightly too deep, that might have been an issue if they were like super strict. But the compression straps really helped with it, because I took the iPad out, compression strapped it down, put my Perry the Platypus in my pocket, and then it was fine, it fit in fine. But if there was someone stricter and they just said, no, you can't take it on, then that might have been an issue. I think also it would have been really helpful to have lockable zippers on this backpack. So I've used backpacks before where you can like bring the zips together and it's got a little loop and you can push the padlock through the loop. So for example, at Osprey Farpoint 40 and Fairview 40 is one that comes to mind where you can do this. Whereas in this backpack, when you lock the zips together, you're just locking together like the actual zips themselves, and because of that there can be like quite a lot of gappage if someone is trying to open your backpack and potentially get things in there. I found the zipper function to be absolutely fine. I wasn't worried about the zips at any point, but they're not YKK zippers, which are kind of like what I feel to be like the gold standard with zips. Maybe over time these would not hold up. I didn't find any problems with them though. I also found that because there was no hip belt on this,
I know it's only 28 litres, but your gal knows how to stuff a backpack.
It meant that all the load was on my shoulders, so I was having to like even out the weight a little bit. The breathableness did help, the back sweat was minimal, which was really good, but I felt like if these straps were a little bit more padded and if it had like a waist belt, like a hip belt, that would have been good for me. But it did have the chest strap, which was good, and you can move it up and down this little bit of material depending on where you prefer to have it on your chest. So overall, would I recommend this backpack? I personally found it to be a really useful backpack. I found I could fit so much into the backpack, and I was able to easily pack for 5 days in there, and I was able to take things to like help me in the hostels as well, like my collapsible Tupperware, my nighttime pouch, I had my Kindle in there, I had my iPad, I had 5 days worth of clothes, and I easily had enough space for them. Is this backpack something that you're looking into getting? Do you have any further questions about the usability of this backpack? Drop your questions in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.